Hey guys, it's me Rakin. Today's video I'm going to show you that how you can connect Claude with Obsidian so that you can use the Obsidian as a second brain for Claude. And in here I already did that. So whatever I discussed with Claude add that as a memory discussion inside the Obsidian. So you can see that there's a graphical view that shows all of the topics I already discussed with the Claude. And if I point any topic, I can see that that topic is related with which topics. Let's kind of like show you this one, which is the N10. In here you can see that Claude added all of the videos I made with N10, and also it shows that how many views I got on those topic. And like this, Claude added every details about my YouTube channel. For example, my audience persona, my channel goals, my content calendar, my monetization strategy, and also the strategy hub, kind of like everything that really needed to understand Claude to give me the best content strategy, or like to give me the best content idea to make that. For example, if I show you the ideas hub, in here you can see that Claude added that what kind of videos should I make recently, and here at the first it shows that I should make the Claude Obsidian system, and that's my highest priority, and that's the reason I'm making today's video. So you can understand that the main reason I'm using that so that I can grow on YouTube, because it's working as a powerful knowledge base for the Claude. The main problem with the Claude, when you actually ask something to Claude, it actually gives you the response based on your previous discussion, and also it creates a temporary knowledge base. But the problem is it's temporary, and also there are limitations. So obviously it can't give you the best responses over time. But in this case, I already connected that with Obsidian. So whatever I asked to Claude give me the response, and also as a discussion memory it add that inside the Obsidian. So over time my Claude getting more and more smarter. So today's video I'm going to show you that how you can connect this Obsidian with Claude, and no worries, Obsidian is completely free and you can locally use that. Our first step will be to install the Obsidian in our device. To do that, you have to simply come to obsidian.md, and I had given the link in the description. After coming here, you can choose the platform for which platform you want to install that. All the platforms are available in here, and after installing, when you open that for the first time, it will show you something like this. And again, it's free, so no worries at all. And here we have to start with create a new bold, and then just go with create. And here we have to provide two things. The first thing is the bold name, the second thing is the location for that bold, and the bold is basically the project. Let's go with the project is Claude Brain, and then in the place of location we will just choose that one of our drive. And after choosing a drive, we have to create a new folder for that exact project, and I'll show you why we have to create a new folder, because it's very important. And in here I'll give a name of that folder. Let's go with like Obsidian for Claude. So that's the folder. Let me just select that and go with select folder, and then go with create. So as you can see that we just created our project or the vault inside Obsidian, and that was our first task. Right now we have to do some simple setup. To do that, you have to go to the settings, and here at first, if you want to change the appearance, means if you want to change the theme, it's very simple. Go to the appearance, and here you have to just go to the manage section, and here you can see that there's so many themes in here. Like whatever you really like, just go with that. Personally, I like the Ubuntu, which is this one. Like to install that, only have to just go with like install and use. So after doing that, in here, if I want go with like light, otherwise dark, mean dark screen. For this tutorial, I'll go with like light scheme so that you can see everything properly. And after doing that, we have to go to the community plugins, and that's the most important thing in here. And from here, the main work start, because we have to add the Claude with the Obsidian, and that's why we have to turn on the community plugins. To do that, just go with turn on community plugins, and then you also have to enable this option, automatically check for plugin updates. Let's go with enable. And right now we have to add a custom made plugin with the Obsidian, and that will allow Obsidian to connect with our Claude, and we'll get the plugin inside the Hello AI community. I've given the link in the description. So basically this is my community, and let me say something about this quickly. If you're really interested to learn more about AI like N10, Claude stuffs, Claude Code, Claude Cowork, Make.com, or like Anti-Gravity Google AI Studio, and you're looking for premium level lessons with ready-made templates, workflows, guides, prompts, then this community is ideal for you. After joining, not only you'll get access with this, also you'll get access to the weekly session calls, and as a community member, you'll get access with me, and I will personally help you to learn these AI things for whatever reason you want to learn AI to make money or like to start business with AI. If you're really interested to learn about this thing, then you can join now. So back in the tutorial, after coming in the classroom section, you have to go to the Claude code section, and here you will find the plugin option. Here you'll get the Claude plus Obsidian. All you have to do is like you have to come to the resources, and then you have to download this Obsidian plugin. When you click that, simply it will ask for the download. Just go with download. And after that, you have to download this zip file inside the exec folder that is used for the Obsidian bolt. In this case, as you saw that we created this folder for our Obsidian bolt, which is Obsidian for Claude. So I'll just open that, and then I'll also open this one. Then also you have to open the .obsidian, and then you'll find plugins folder. Sometimes the plugins folder doesn't shows you. So if it doesn't shows you, then you have to just simply come out from here, and then you have to just go to the Obsidian place, and here in the exec install plugins, just go with reload, and then just click the folder option. What's gonna happen, it will instantly create a plugin folder inside that .obsidian folder. So here, let me start everything from the beginning again. I'll just go ahead download, and then I'll choose the folder that I created for the bolt, and then again just open this, then open the .obsidian, then let's select the plugins, and here go with save. So basically you're gonna understand that we just downloaded this zip file inside that exact plugin folder. And right now what you have to do is like you have to go to that exact location. To do that, just go with this option, and here you can see that you can actually find that zip file. So what you have to do, basically just click that and then go with extract all, and you have to go with the same location in here. Just go with extract everything in that exact place. So right now you can see that we just extracted exactly inside the plugin folder. It will show in here. I'll just go with refresh. Now you can see that the Obsidian plugin right now showing in here, and after that we have to just enable that. And right now we have to give some simple information that will allow Claude to know about myself, and also Obsidian will add this thing as a setup or like as a markdown file inside the Obsidian. So you can see that the first thing is it asking my name. I'll just go with Rakin. In here I'm just going a very simple way so that you can understand that how you have to set up that. I'll go with next, and here which page describe you. If I just go with like business owner, freelancer, student, employee, creator, if you're actually doing something else. In this case, I'm a creator or content or like influencer. I'll just go with that, then go with next. And here I have to say that like, what do you create? Like what kind of a video I create? Again, like if you actually choose something else, that it will ask for something else. For example, like if you choose for business, then it will ask for what kind of businesses you're running, like what kind of things you want to do, kind of like this thing. So in my case, I choose the content creation. So that's why it's kind of like asking me what kind of content I create. So for that case, I just say that like I have a YouTube channel and I create mostly videos related with N10 and Claude, and also new AI stuffs. And then go with next. Again, if you want, you can actually give very brief description. So it will be good if you actually give a brief description. But for this tutorial, I'm making this thing very simple so that you can understand really where you have to do what very fast. Here we have to give two things. The first thing is like, what's my first goal right now? What are the things I'm focusing in this week? In this case, I'll say that like I want to get 10K subs in YouTube in the next 2 months. So yeah guys, like that's my target really is I want to go 10K subs in the next 1 month or 2 months. Yeah, just subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate your subscriptions, guys. Okay, so the next thing is like I have to give that what are you focused on this week. I'll go with I want to make videos on the Claude updates. Okay, then I'll go with next. Again, like don't think like I'm actually giving this kind of information. It doesn't mean that I actually make this plugin only for the content creators. It doesn't work in this way. Whatever passion you choose, it will actually ask the question based on that. And in here we have to say that like what tools do you use the most. I'll go with right now I'm using Claude the most, then just go with next. And in here it's saying that how should Claude talk to you, and here you have to actually choose like you want like direct and concise, or friendly and clear, detailed and thorough, or like playful and casual. In this case I'll go with direct and concise. I prefer that. The second thing is like anything else Claude should know. If you want to actually add some optional stuff, you can actually give that in here. But again, in this case I don't want to give anything. So in here you can see that it's showing me the node.js b24 is detected. So in our case, if it's not available, what's going to happen, it will ask for to download the node.js and install that in your device. So simply you have to come to this website nodejs.org, and again it's free, no worries at all. Just go with like get node.js, and you have to just select the versions, and after that you can just directly install that in your device. And after installing, it will show that that is available, and then you will proceed to go to the next step. And then I'll just go with connect and finish. So right now you can see that it's showing me it has connected to my Claude desktop. Also it's showing me an important thing, that fully quiet Claude desktop, and reopen that. And then you have to go with right click the Claude icon in your system tray, then quiet, then also reopen that. So yeah, we have to just completely shut down the Claude. I'll go with next again, and in here it's saying me to actually do this kind of setup. So what you have to do at first, you have to just go here, and then you also check that is the Claude is opened or not. So if the Claude is open, then you have to just kind of like turn off that from every places in the background. And after that you have to just open that for the first time like this. And after opening, you simply have to go to the settings, and here you will find the general option, and here inside the instruction you have to give something, and for that just go with like minimize. And here you can see that it's showing me exactly give this thing. So what I'll do, I'll just go with copy the instructions. As you can see, I just copy it, and then I'll just open that thing again, and in that exact place I'll just paste that. I'll just go with save changes. So what's gonna happen, it will allow Claude Code to use this Obsidian in the background. Okay, and then I'll just go with minimize, and then I'll go with I'm done, finish the setup. Okay, so let's see that is it working or not. And here let's start with the chat. Also, if I want, I can just go with co-work, or I can go with code from anywhere. If I just do something, it will use the Obsidian in the back to add those discussion as a memory. So let's go with like the chat, and in here if I say something like hi, and let me just kind of like turn off the extend thinking, I don't need that, and then just go with send. And right now what's gonna happen, it will ask for some kind of like permissions for the first time, because I just added that. You can see it saying hi Rakin, let me just pull up your context at first. You can see that it's showing the Hello AI icon at first. Loaded tools, use the Hello AI Obsidian integration. Okay, so in here you can see that inside the Hello AI, if I just go with, see the projects, created work, has the task, has the Claude instructions, has the profiles about me, has the context, or the goals. Okay, let me just kind of like say something like I want to make a video on the Obsidian and Claude integration. So here's the important thing, you should know that every time when you just talk with Claude, your Obsidian have to open in the background. You don't have to just open that like this. You can actually minimize that, and then you can just chat with Claude. And must be you need the Claude desktop application, or they just come to Claude/download. Okay, and here you can easily download the Claude desktop application, or like whatever, if you use the Mac, you can easily install that in your device. And after installing, the application will be used with the Obsidian. The thing is like the Obsidian plugin can't integrate it with the browser, or like if you're actually using something like a code editor like VS Code or something like this, it can't connect with that. You must have to use the Claude application in your device. So let's go back to the Claude again, and here was the response. In here if I just kind of like say something also like what are the topics should I focus on in the next 1 week. So obviously it actually knows everything about me through the Obsidian, so it can actually just give me the responses in here. So it's saying that let me check the goals of your current work context, and right now it's reading everything from the Obsidian, as you can see that. And here's the result. It's saying that has my take on what you should focus on this week, because I already tell that I want to actually get 10k subs in the next 2 months. In the next 1 week, I really want to make Claude updates videos, because these are very hot topics right now. So that's why it's kind of like showing me you should go with like Claude by Obsidian, Claude co-work for non-developers, Claude managed agents, Claude memory for free users. And the best part, if I just open my Obsidian, you'll notice that inside the daily section, here's the today's stuffs in here. So basically I just kind of like planning my new video about the Obsidian plus Claude integration. That's why it's kind of like adding the graph in here. So if you just kind of like click the graph view, something like this, you can actually see in here very easily. So with time you'll notice that your graph is connecting with one and another, because it's kind of like creating the relationships with the topics, and that's how the Obsidian actually learning more and more about you. And that's the thing I showed you in the intro part. So for example, if I just kind of like go to the file section, and here if I go to the one that I'm using, which is this one, that's the one I'm actually using, and I'm actually using for some weeks. So that's why the knowledge base, it's right now a little bit big, and it actually getting more and more bigger, because you can understand that how much time you'll use that much knowledge base it will gather, and that much connection it will actually create with one another. So that's what is happening in here. So obviously for the first some days it will show you something like very simple, and with time you'll notice that actually getting more and more vigor, all the contexts are getting more and more. The thing is like you can easily control everything inside the Claude. You only have to just add the plugin, that's all it is. And also sometimes you'll notice that it's not adding the context in the Obsidian. So what you have to do is like after doing every conversation, you have to simply say that add these things in the Obsidian. Most of the time it will think that these things are not important because in here we didn't did any kind of like serious work, so that's why it's not kind of like doing that. So if you want to add everything like me, you can just go with like add these things in the Obsidian, then you have to just go with always allow, something like this, and it'll add everything for you inside the Obsidian. If I just go open my Obsidian right now, and if I go to the daily works, you can see that it just added these things because I told that to add, so that's why. And there's the time in here, which time, what topic I talked about, so that's what's kind of like showing here. So yeah, the thing is like when actually using the Claude desktop application, and if you want to use the Obsidian in the back for the memory backup, so you must also turn on the Obsidian in the background. You can minimize that, so it will just use that Obsidian in the back instead of using its own knowledge base, and that actually make the Claude Code a very strong companion for you, because with time it will actually learn more about yourself. And the best thing is about the Obsidian safety. In here if you actually give like very serious informations, kind of like your security stuffs or like your passwords to the Claude, in this case it will add that in the knowledge base of the Claude. Okay, if I just go with the settings inside the capabilities, and in this exit place the memory from your chat. So yeah, the things like these kind of things are limited and also a little bit risky, because you can understand that that's not your thing, that's not under your control. But if you actually use the Obsidian is a local application, and that actually installed in your own computer. So in that case nobody can get access to the Obsidian through the internet. Okay, and that's very safe. So that's what I'm actually talking about, to actually use the Obsidian with the Claude and actually make the work so much easier, and also it actually make the Claude to the another level. You actually giving the Claude Code as a human like brain. Just by adding the Obsidian, it can't lose anything. Basically it actually using your storage of your computer, so you don't have to worry about the how much data it's kind of like adding, or like how much data it's kind of like processing. With time it will get more and more knowledgeable like the human brain do. For example, like the things I learned or I experienced 5 years ago, I can still remember that. But the things like with Claude, it can't do that. But if you actually add that with Obsidian, what's gonna happen, like if you actually do some stuff like 5 months ago, and if you just recall that, and Claude already add those things as a memory discussion inside the Obsidian, so obviously it can recall that inside the Obsidian. So that was the whole thing. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If yes, then please drop a like. And if you have this question in your mind that how I made the plugin, I use a Claude Code and I researched that a little bit how I have to actually create a plugin, and based on that I actually just give the instruction to Claude Code, and then Claude Code actually created the plugin for me. And after that I just edit that a little bit so that it actually becomes so much easier for the non-tech people to add the Claude with the Obsidian through that plugin. And if you don't want to go through this technical stuff, you only just need the direct plugin, then obviously you'll get that inside the Hello AI community. That's all it is, guys. See you in the new video. Till then, peace.